Alright guys, welcome back to the Bake Cave today. So today we're going to show you how much you can make with just a cup of plastic, and more specifically how many finesse worms you can make with just a cup of plastic. Alright guys, and today we're going to be using some MF colorants. We're going to use purple crawfish, which is a color that I haven't played with too much, but I have a feeling we're going to have this red and this fuchsia pink go into it, and that'll look real nice. And actually, since I haven't done too much with this color and I'm kind of still learning with this color, we're going to go ahead and heat the plastic up, because adding the color after you heat the plastic up is a lot easier to figure out how much of a strength this colorant's going to have and how much of it we're going to want, pretty much. So we're going to go ahead and get this heated up, and we'll actually show you how long we heat up our 1 cup of plastic for. Alright guys, we're going to take our cup over here and put it into the microwave. Our microwave is actually better at 1:20. So we're going to run 1:20 on this, and we'll get back to y'all when it's ready to be heated up. We're going to go ahead and throw some of this purple crawfish into it, along with this fire red flake and this fuchsia pink. Alright guys, we got our cup of plastic heated up, and we're going to get ready to throw our coloring in. We're going to start with about 10 drops. That's about 10 drops. We're going to see what that does. So that's what 10 drops did. I think we're going to want to go a little darker than that, so I think we're going to go 10 more drops. Alright, that was accidentally 11 drops. Now I think we're more towards the color we're looking for, so we're going to go ahead and add some flake. Alright, first flake we're going to add is the fire red. And first we're going to add about 1/4 teaspoon. Alright, the next flake we're going to go with is the fuchsia pink. Alright, with this one we're going to go 3/4 of a half of a teaspoon, or 1/4 of a teaspoon, sorry. Guys, now we got the flake mixed in. We're going to actually take and reheat this and get it shot through the mold for the first time, and then we're going to continue to shoot this and see how many we can get out of a whole cup of plastic. Alright, so we got our plastic heated up. We're going to get ready to shoot it into the mold. And surprisingly, messing with this color and using it the way I've been using it, it turned out a lot better than I was expecting, and I'm pretty satisfied with the flakes that I went with. I don't know about y'all. Y'all could make y'all's decision on what flakes we should have thrown in there, but I think we made a pretty good decision. Alright, so now we got those shot. We're going to let those cool off. This is our first round, and we're going to continue to go after this, and we're going to continue to shoot and see how many more we can make with just 1 cup. Alright guys, our first mold's cooled off, and now we're going to open it up and show y'all what it looks like. And it turned out to be this nice purplish, we got a little bit of flashing, but it turned out to be this nice light purple with the nice pink flake. You can catch a little bit of the red in there, but it's a little bit darker, but it just kind of looks pink. But we're going to continue to shoot this and see how many we can make out of this 1 cup. Alright guys, we're going to go in and heat this up and get our second shot going. Guys, so our second mold's cooled off and ready to be opened. And same as before, it's the same color, but they all shot real nice. We're going to add these to the pile, and we'll get back to y'all when we got the next mold. A little interesting thing for y'all too, our mold's starting to get hot to the touch now, so that when we start to shoot our baits, they're obviously going to fill in a lot quicker and a lot better, but you're also going to have to wait a lot longer for them to set up. So the more we do this and the more we go through this cup, the longer we're going to have to wait for them to set up. Alright guys, so we got our third set going in, and now we're sitting down pretty low on plastic. We're hopefully going to get a few more shots out of this, and then we're going to take all the sprues and everything, and we'll eventually throw them back into the cup and melt them down to show you how many more you can make if you remelt everything that you've used. Alright guys, so our third batch is set up, and we're going to open those up and show y'all. As you can see, they shot just fine, and as the mold gets hotter, the mold will shoot better, but at the same time it gets hotter to the touch. You gotta wait longer for the worms to set up. And now we're gonna take and shoot our 4th set. We're gonna throw the extra in the pile, and we're gonna keep on shooting. Guys, we're on our 4th shot, and I don't think we're gonna be able to get any more out of there. So what's gonna happen after this one, we'll get this one out and cleaned up, and then we'll throw all the extras in the cup and melt it down and shoot those and see how many it makes. But we're going to also show you how many you can just make without remelting any of it. So we're going to show you, once we pull these out, we're going to show you how many worms it made so far, and then we're going to throw the remelts in there, remelt it, and show you how many more you can make out of a full cup of plastic. Alright guys, so roughly with our 1 cup so far, we have about 20 worms. Actually, I think we have exactly 20 worms with our 4 shots, because there's 5 in each shot. So we got 20 here, and what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to get the remelts tossed up into the cup. We're going to melt those down and see how many more we can add to this. Alright, so we have all the leftover sprues and pucks and plugs and all that. We're going to go ahead and toss those into the cup. We're going to melt that down and see how many more we can add to it. Guys, so this is the remelted plastic. We're going to go ahead and pull it up, suck it up, and shoot it into the mold. And this will be probably our last go, and then we'll show you how many worms it made all together. That way you can get a general idea. But I don't think we're going to get any more out of this. As we're opening up our last shot, our last mold. As you can see, I must have got it a little hot. We got a little flashing, but it turned out the same as others. We'll just peel that off, add them to the pile. We'll show y'all what it made. Guys, that's what our cup looks like after doing the whole cup of finesse worms. Alright, so this is what we got lined up here. We have a total of 25 finesse worms, and that's what you can make with a whole cup of plastic. You might be able to stretch out and get 2 or 3 more if you really tried, but we was able to make 25 really well, and that's how much you can make with a cup of plastic. And we were glad to bring you this video. We hope you join us for more, and we're out of the bait cave now.